Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today we're tackling a topic that's as complex as it is crucial: immigration. We're talking about how the movement of people across borders has built nations, shaped cultures, and led to some really complicated chapters in human history. Specifically, we're going to be looking at 4 countries: the USA, the UK, Canada, and Australia. So buckle up, because we're about to journey through time, explore waves of immigration, and unpack their incredible contributions to society and culture. Let's get to it. All right, let's kick things off with the United States, a nation built on immigration, and yet constantly grappling with what that actually means. We all know the basic narrative. Pilgrims seeking religious freedom arrive on the Mayflower, right? But the thing is, that's just the tip of the iceberg. We can't forget the forced migration of enslaved Africans, a horrific chapter that continues to shape American society to this day. And then there were waves upon waves of Europeans, Irish fleeing famine, Italians seeking opportunity, all contributing to the melting pot narrative, though, of course, that melting wasn't always smooth or equitable. Latin American and Asian immigrants become major forces, bringing their own cultures, languages, and entrepreneurial spirit. From the Chinese Exclusion Act of 1882 to the Dream Act debates of today, the story of immigration in the USA is one of constant tension, adaptation, and incredible resilience.
As an immigrant myself, I can tell you that the journey is never easy. But the contributions we make, the communities we build, they're what truly shape the American experience.
Next up, we're crossing the pond to the UK, a place with its own complex relationship with immigration. Post-World War II, there was a call for rebuilding, and citizens from former colonies in the Caribbean, South Asia, and Africa answered that call. They arrived, often facing discrimination and hardship, to help rebuild a nation still reeling from the war. This wave of immigration, often referred to as the Windrush generation, fundamentally changed the social and cultural landscape of Britain.
Think about it. The food you eat, the music you listen to, even the slang you use. Chances are it's been influenced by the multiculturalism that these communities brought. From the Notting Hill riots of 1958 to the ongoing debates about integration and belonging, the UK has had to grapple with what it means to be a multicultural society. The contributions of immigrants and their descendants are woven into the very fabric of British society, a testament to the fact that diversity, while sometimes messy, is ultimately a source of strength.
All right, let's head north to Canada, eh? Often seen as a beacon of tolerance and acceptance, Canada's history with immigration is, you guessed it, complicated. The nation's very founding is rooted in the arrival of French and British settlers, often displacing and impacting indigenous populations in the process.
But as Canada grew, so did its immigrant population. From early waves of European immigrants, drawn by promises of land and opportunity, to the influx of Asian immigrants in the late 20th and early 21st centuries, Canada has constantly redefined itself through the lens of immigration.
One of the things that sets Canada apart is its official policy of multiculturalism adopted in 1971. This policy, while not without its critics, aimed to recognize and celebrate the diversity of its people, encouraging integration while respecting cultural differences.
Now, this doesn't mean Canada's immigration story is free from discrimination or challenges, but by embracing its multicultural mosaic, Canada has positioned itself as a model for inclusive societies.
Let's head down under to Australia, a nation with a unique immigration history. It began as a British penal colony.
The gold rush brought a new wave of immigrants. This era transformed Australia's demographics.
The White Australia policy favoured European immigrants. Thankfully, it was dismantled mid-20th century.
Australia is now one of the most multicultural nations. Immigrants from Asia have made Australia their home, bringing their cultures, languages, and entrepreneurial spirit.
Australia faces the challenge of reconciling its past, working towards a more inclusive and equitable future. Whoa, we covered a lot of ground, didn't we? From the journeys of early settlers to the modern-day movements of people seeking new lives, it's clear that immigration is an intrinsic part of the human story.
And while each country we explored has its own unique history and challenges, they all share something in common: the power of human resilience, adaptation, and the constant striving for a better life.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating history content.